Hello winners and welcome to this weekly Forex webinar for USD, USOIL, VTI, Gold, Euro USD, some yens. Doesn't that sound amazing? Well, to me it does. So if you have sound, or if you don't have sound at all, please tell me. And yeah, amazing. My name is Ewinningstrategy, Forex trader, economist, and mentor. Yes, I'm a mentor. Yes, I have mentorship students. And yes, we're here to mentor you into becoming a profitable Forex trader. Okay? That sounds amazing. Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome. Do you have any pairs you want me to cover today? I have got some directions for Aussie CAD, Euro CAD, Euro USD, Gold, US oil, Pound USD, Pound Yen. Is there anyone else that wants something? If not, type it in the comment section. And while you're at it, smash that like button if you learned anything. If you learned anything, please give me feedback. Okie dokie. Well, for Euro USD, we went through Euro USD yesterday, but we can go through Euro USD again. No trouble. And for me that I went through the COT report yesterday after the videos, I should maybe cover that, but now you're here, I can tell you. The COT report says that sellers took profit because of this move down from April 2018. They took profit, no buyers added. Okay, very important. No buyers added to USD or Euro USD. So why did it go up? Because sellers took profit. What would sellers do again? They will sell it again. For one reason and one reason only, is because, yeah, they got a better price. They drove with the market. Now they're driving back it down again. Okay? So that's how I see USD at the moment. And for Euro USD, we're just making, okay, we're making a new low. Ooh, interesting. Pullback. That's amazing. That's an entry. That's an entry. That's an entry. Where did I enter? I entered here and I entered here. And for some crazy reason, I got scared and I'm break even. Okay, so what do we do? We just do it again. Do it again. So for this week, I'm looking into if this doesn't break down, like open up down here, I am looking for anything that's pullback, maybe down up to 1160. Hopefully if we go up to 112, that would be amazing, but that would be like doubling that one. Okay, I don't know. Or worst case, or plan B, is if it comes back up here again. That could happen. That's not my fault, but that's my plan B. So this is plan A, either here or here, depending on where I get my double top, yeah, double top, lower low, lower high on 5 minutes maybe, selling here. And then if I get that around these areas, then I will sell it down to 108.50, 50 pip stop loss, which should be if it's entering here, 1260, yeah, okay, so stop loss up there. If this doesn't work well, then we can sell here again and stop loss up here. So A, B, C. Okay? So either one of those, I'm looking for sell. That's the only thing. So if it now rises and blow through all my stop losses, fine. Doesn't matter to me. I'm only going to trade my bias and my direction. Only. Okay? Clear and good on that. Pound dollar. Woo. It still surprises me every single time. So this is the same move of taking profit, just driving up pound dollar because of dollar. Almost to take profit for the month. Very different from Euro USD, by the way. Very different from Euro USD, by the way. then we just send it through the floor. Now, I want you to be a bit cautious about pound dollar. It could fly back up again. And, or it can, like now it's more extreme. So either it goes back up again, or it goes small pullback and just goes through the floor again. And of course, it could just be very normal, just make itself back up again before falling again. So that's what structures and wave analysts want it to do, like some kind of structure, because this move is too strong. Well, I agree. So if you have this fib thing going on, I guess this is right. You can shoot me if you want to. So this is the 50% retracement. That's cohesive with this sell. So should we just be cautious and say that's our sell at 127.50? Okay, that's conservative trading. And another way, or more aggressive, is 125. So 125 maybe the plan A, and plan B is done. And now I can just say, okay, where would I sell again? I would sell here at 127.50, just support, or 125 flat. So this is pure support resistance, price action only. Okay. I found the same prices again using my pivot points and support and resistance by price action. Doesn't matter to me. I'll still find them. But what's the target then? Well, let me tell you. So 120 is definitely a thing. Or 118 is definitely a thing. So is it close and hold? Because when it comes to pound and the corona, it hasn't really impacted them yet. So they are 1 week behind. But the day they figured out they might have done something wrong in the coronavirus protecting of their citizens, and now they start putting up measures that is more into restricting people and movement, that's going to send the pound down. So this one, it's more of looking ahead. Do you disagree? Do you agree with how they do the coronavirus? Because when they figured out that they have screwed up, that's when they will start restricting people, and business will just go gone, like you do in Norway now. So I think this has potential for quite some more downside, even though this one is very strong. A pullback could be anything. But I think that if you look at previous falls, I think it's just going to be falling. And yeah, some consolidation here. Okay, so I think once it goes until it doesn't go anymore. So I think I've given you the targets, I've given you the entries. The risks is if pound or dollar figures some stimulus out. So really look for stimulus in the news app, whatever you're using. I use FX Rate. They're not necessarily the best, but that's what you should look for. Stimulus. QE. How does it look like in the news? Buying bonds adds 2 billion or trillion or billions into the market. Somewhere in those areas, that's what you should look for in the news. So something with big numbers and adding to the economy is stimulus. Okay, so pound yen is the wrong one. So yen has actually been quite interestingly fair enough, not performing very well. Or well, it has sent the pound down, but that has the dollar as well. So I would actually believe this one to be further down. So this is only March, And we have had some pullbacks, we have some pullbacks, we have some pullbacks. Do we yeah, okay, so this is really what I wanted. That was an entry on Friday, maybe. So this is double bottom. So if we now get a move up again before selling at 135, that would be amazing. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, 135 with 50 pips stop loss, or stop loss above here at least. And then target for buyers is though 138. I just have to have that in my mind that they might take it up, even though technically this is a double bottom on 1 hour. But that happened last year around May when there was this trade war thing going on, and it didn't nurture money, let's say that. So even though it makes a double bottom, higher high, that doesn't necessarily make it turn around. And target for sellers is 129. Just have a big numbers. And what else? Yeah, selling it. It's a sell. It's bear market. Until it goes above here, it's bear. Okay. Good. What else? Yeah, look for stimulus. Look for improvement in the coronavirus numbers. China might get back into the market because they're now improving. They have single digit, I think it was, new cases every day. Single digits with millions of people. It's quite good, actually. Quite good. And we had Norway up to 200 a day. Now we are below 200 a day. So we are at least decreasing. But America hasn't been hit really yet. It's just pre-phase Norway. Britain hasn't been hit yet. So it's pre-phase Norway. And Africa hasn't really been hit. It's just pre-phase as well there. So those are economies that could potentially be hit. And that's also something you should plan for. Gold. I have said gold to be down. Interesting. Why? Because the direction is down. Interesting. But shouldn't gold go up because of the risk? Gold itself has gone up, and it went up all the way from December. But now all those gains is almost gone. Why? Because this is towards the dollar. Okay? Gold, where does it say? Yeah, so it's US dollar against the gold. So this is linked to gold, to dollar. Dollar gets strong when things get bad. That's why this one is falling. Did you know that? Hope you did, because you now learned something new. So we will have to look at what dollar wants to do. What have you set for now on dollar? Dollar gets strong, this one goes down. So, and I also think, people, that this volatility, just take all those crazy things away, this volatility is not normal market trading conditions for you. This might be something for you, this is not something, and that might not be something for you. So right now, gold is a bit all over the place. This is just me looking at it technically without having any opinions of fundamental analysis, okay? On fundamental, I'm very biased. I'm very clear of where gold is going, but when it drops from 1640 to 1560, that's 80, is it? I can't think straight. 80 ounces, which is, I don't know, 800 pips or whatever you call it, points. Yeah, 700. That's quite a lot. And if you're in a buy without a stop loss, okay, so that's where it went against you, even though you thought you had the most amazing thing going on. So where do you know it was no longer a buy and when was it a sell? In this market going up, when here, that's where you know it's no longer an uptrend. How is that possible, Evan? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Same as this one. Or even here, you can say lower than that one. Okay? So after doing this low as on that low here, what is the next line? Lack of a new high. There's no up, up, up here. It's up but down, up but down, up but down. So here is no longer a buy. Now it makes a new low. Clear sell technically, okay? But what happens afterwards is the 10th of March. And then after that, it just slides down like a ton of bricks. So in here, this is buyers trying to take profit. Then now they're taking out one position, one half of it, takes out again. Now it can fall. And when does the sellers get in? Sellers get in either here or here. Same price, around 16.70. Technical analysis done by Evan in 2 minutes. So what is it from this week? Sorry for keeping you on that one. And target is down to 14.20. Yeah, maybe. But okay, fine. At least 14.90 and below. 14.19 and below. If it goes down below 14.90, you're like, take it to break even and let it ride. Whatever happens, but this is very volatile though, people. So let it ride at least until April. 2 weeks now? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, good. But the trade plan for what normally would happen, up, fine, early, take profit, and then back down to 1600. That's the normal thing. But now going to lower than 1600, okay. That's extended and more extreme market movements. So it's just down. What else did you want me to cover today? US oil. US oil. What else? So what has happened on US oil? Just plain charts. First of all, plain charts. And down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. Down, 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 down. Ooh. So here we have some consolidation. Two things can happen, and it's fundamentally different. When Russia or Saudi Arabia figures out they can't hold out anymore with this low oil price. Does that happen today? Nope, it hasn't happened yet. Does it happen this week? I don't know. But until that happens, you cannot buy. Fundamentally. Technically, you cannot buy until you have got some kind of double bottom. Okay, double bottom, you have that. Higher high, you haven't got that yet. So for you to be like, okay, if you want to buy this, you need that, then you can buy around 35. Then you can go higher. And people said, I don't know where it was, people said like, I said, it's crazy to buy down there because of this great move. Congratulations to those who got profit from it. But my theory came true. It didn't fail. 1. 2. It has been consolidating and it even came back down to your entry. When the better it depends where your entry was. But I want a more profound trend. So this is sideways to me. I want this back up to 60. That's where the pips is. Or profits. And trend. So for those who's like, I want to take any opportunity. But yeah, I have seen on oil, whenever it's a shock, it tends to go back down again. True. So every time it has happened to be a shock, so here that's the drone attack, is it? I think that's a drone attack. It goes back, and then somewhere in December, January, so that was something here. Yeah, that was the attack on Iranian, Americans attacking Iran. and then it fell down again. Okay, fine. But here, it's more fundamental than just a journal attack. That's very easily covered up. Sorry, it's done very quickly. But also Euro, CAD I had. So if there was anyone, USD yen and New Zealand dollar. Okay, I can do, yeah, okay, fine. We can think of that. Can I just Euro CAD and Aussie CAD before you go? No, before we do that? Is that awesome? Thumbs up on that. Good. I just wanted to follow my trail of what I wanted to do. Plan. So EuroCAD, what do you want to see here? So I have put out the targets. If you're a seller, it's 150 for T6. If you're a buyer, 158.36. Okay. Now, what market is this? I would say up, consolidation up if you're a buyer. If you're a seller, you would say up, double top, new low, pullback, new low. I will sell it again. So both trade plans are actually technically fine and sound. It all depends what you look for. So if you're a buyer, like this is my price, and if it goes below, I'm out. So 15.27 is your price. Fine. But I wouldn't. But if you want to, fine. I've given you the entry targets. I've given you the entry is here for buyers and wait for it to come back up or any pullback and then down to your target. 50 pips levels or more. Don't risk more than 1% per trade. Good. That's that. Euro is... CAD is weak. Euro seems to be stronger than, or at least not weaker than CAD. Aussie CAD. Ooh. So both are weak, but Aussie is weakest. That's the monthly target. Maybe you will have now some consolidation before falling again. Target was 8,300, I would say. So for the month, it's 85. It's done. But if it goes below and if it does pull back, so you have one price of 87, 0.87. That's one price. Then you have plan B, I guess. So plan A is when you get a double high, double top, lower low, lower high, sell on some kind of time frame here. Okay, and then you can just take it to break even, take profit at 0.83. If you're a buyer, fine, but don't hope for much. I'm not going to tell you to buy Aussie at the moment. Not at all. 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 USD yen. Moraine. I can't even say it. Sorry. I would just call you Ba. I'm sorry, guy. So I have actually prepared for this. I knew somebody would ask. So, like up. I wouldn't normally do it, but since you're so a dear friend of me, you're welcome. Please give me a smile. I went out of my ways to do it. So that's your target at 112. Where is it going up? Up. Why is it going up? Because the dollar's going up. What do you do now? Well, that's the sell price. And where's the buy price? Well, if you get it all the way down to 106, that would be nice. If you get at 107, that's pretty nice. That's plan A, plan B, and if it just continues higher, some kind of pullback would be appreciated. And 112 is a target. If you want to sell it, I can't make you sell it. Nope. Because this is the same move on Euro USD. Now we're getting dollar strength. And I mean strength. It's going to be strong. So leave it if you want to sell it. Like, find a beach where there's no people because of Corona. So just find a beach and don't do anything if you want to sell this. But if you're a buyer, 112, find a pullback. 106, 107, 106.50. Thank you! Amazing! New Zealand dollar. So I think we're going to sell it. Okay, so my theory in life is you need to know ahead of time, before you go to the computer, what you're supposed to do. I tell that to my mentorship students every single day. These are my videos. So, what to do? We're going to sell. Let's see if that fits our bias. Why selling? Because New Zealand is weak during risk times and dollar is strong during risk times. And look at that. It's bearish. What do we want in a bearish market? We want pullbacks. Okay, where is the pullback? So sell zone starts from 1061.70 and finishes up at 62.50. That would be 62, just short of 62 would be the best price to sell. Okay, awesome. Where's the target? Well, that's a monthly target. But if you're like a bit, I want to take it lower. This is going lower. Well, I can tell you that 58.50 sounds like a good price for you. 58.50. Is there anything of those who has told me ahead that I have forgotten some of your what you have told me to do? EuroCAD, AussieCAD, gold, oil, and pound dollar. Pound yen, I've done. Gold, oil. So, yeah. Now I've done everything I'm supposed to do, and I'm told to do. So, pound dollar. Hi, Sebastian. Oh, how are you? Finally, you're here. My good old friend. How was Austria, by the way? Is anybody alive there anymore? I heard you shut down. Just as much as Norway, by the way. Like, we've closed our borders, closed our schools, closed everything. You're not even allowed to be in your cabin. If you go to a cabin, you can be imprisoned for 6 months. So you have to be home, unless you will be imprisoned for 6 months. Pound, dollar. Okay, fine. Sorry, I will do it. All right. I think I've already done that. But since we are here, and I want to be a good friend for you, and I want to be nice, and I want to be happy, and everything is nice, I can do it again. Okay. So, pure price action. What do we do? This is sideways and down. Okay, fine. So this move, okay, that was bad. So this move here is the same on Euro USD, though Euro went much higher. It is a carry trade that went sideways because Fed decreased interest rates, then there is no interest rates to gain. The difference between two economies giving interest rates, you want to have big difference. So for Euro, they had minus 50, minus 0.5, and dollar had like 175. So there's $2 different, 2% difference. If you have $1 billion, you can get 2%. Interesting. But now that they lowered it, now they took it back. So that's move, selling the dollar, buying their own currency. So Euro was a lot of it, because in Euro, you didn't get a lot of return on your investment. That's what it was. Now dollar strength is back, and it really went south. Okay. Other than that, we're looking for any pullback that could say, all right, we can sell this one. So is this the price to sell? No, it's not. Should you have sold up here? Yeah, but if you didn't, and if you didn't, and if you didn't, let's say we can have it up to 125. You only have 860 what? 860 what? 860 affected people or deaths? I think we are above 1,000, by the way, in Norway, and in people with coronavirus, and we have sadly 3 fatalities yet. So 125, I think, was the price, and then the other one was 126. And yeah, and this is not the price to sell, but anything that would make sensible to sell, what did you look for then? So I would say some kind of, I don't know, pullback with someone's calling me. I don't have time now. So anything that has a double top on a lower time frame, lower low, lower high, sell. How does that look like? Let's go and see if we can find something like that. That's, yeah, okay, it has a low though, so pullback, sell there. Double top, lower low, lower high, sell, but a bit higher. So something in that manner. Okay, so double top, lower low, lower high, sell. So for this one, yeah. Okay, and then target is, I think I've done that much enough now. Target is 120, 120 is a run number, or if it goes below 120, 118. Is that a good thing for you? 50 pips stop loss or more, and you might have to have more entries to catch it, because I don't know where you should really sell it from, and you might set up a good trade plan of 125 and just hold it there. Yeah, 125 I think says plan A, and then plan B is around 127. Is that amazing? Is that okay? Does it work for you? Then I want to cover USD Swiss. I know somebody always wants USD Swiss. USD Swiss is strengthening, so I would say any pullback to the higher, and target is 0.97 300. So to the upside for dollar Swissy. Can this rich gear regain strength? I don't think so, because it's dollar. Dollar weakness, dollar strength. That's what's going on here. Yeah, USOIL, did I give you the target? Target is 126 for this week, but I don't think so. But yeah, give it a try. 126, that's what I've said it. 126. No, 26, sorry. Not 126. $26 a barrel. Then we have pound, euro, pound. Give it up. Don't enter. Look for a pullback. Go up. Doesn't matter what happens this week. It's just too much if you're not in it. And I think we made a thing that it will go down. It didn't happen. Fine, let it go. Pound Aussie. Sideways. Don't do anything yet. Both are weak. Pound CAD is gone straight through the floor. Well, both are weak, so it's just a matter of who is weakest. But CAD seems to have strengthened and compared to the pound. Okay, fine. Pound Swissy is some kind of pullback. Sell it again. Yeah. pound yen, pull back, sell it again down to 128, 129, sorry. Yeah, I guess that's that. Thank you. You're welcome. And for me, I just want to say thank you guys for joining. If you have anything else, if you have any pairs, right now I will do one more or a question, one thing more, then we'll take it apart and say, for next week, I want to do my plans, but you can actually get your plans validated. You can go to, I have to change it, but there will be a Discord link in the description. You can contact me there and I can go through your trades. And today, if you sign up before 12 today on my Discord channel, I will change it. I don't think it's there right now. It's on the video from yesterday. So when I change this video afterwards with the Discord link, if you Telegram, that's the old one, then you can be in the chance of getting 1 hour with me if you signed up before 12. So let me change it, and it will say Discord in the link, so then you have to wait for that. So before 12, 1 hour with me, you can win it. It's worth $300. Isn't amazing? That's amazing. Could you take pound yen? I just did pound yen. Kosa says, can you explain how to see if the dollar is weak and how it behaves? Good question. I would go into my trading terminal, MT4 I use, or just very quickly, very briefly. Okay, so dollar pairs, I would just go dollar pairs. So first one is Aussie yen. How is this one? This one is bearish. Dollar is strong. Euro USD. Dollar is weak. Dollar is strong. Dollar is not so strong. So dollar is not so strong, I would say. Dollar is strong. Dollar is strong. Dollar is strong. Dollar is strong. Dollar is not so strong. Dollar is not so strong. So I would say dollar is strong by going through USD pairs. Fair. But those they are not so strong against is Swiss and yen. I would expect that. So because both are strong at the moment, so those two together. This is the reason why I don't trade USD yen and USD Swiss. For this specific reason, I would rather be on Aussie USD, which is just, instead of being here, which is went down and then up, because I want it to be strong. So I would rather take New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar, pound dollar, because it's straight down, or pound or dollar CAD because it's straight up. That's the reason why I don't do USD yen, USD Swiss, but I do Aussie USD and those things. So just to clarify that. Then we have, can you check gold for me? Gold, I have said don't trade gold. I have changed my mind, don't trade gold. Why? Because the volatility is too strong right now. You can find a pullback to sell it, but I would rather you do something else. Because this move down here is has a lot of volatility. If you're buying right now, you might be wiped out of your account. I must say, if you're selling, okay, good. Use small stop loss. Maybe, no, use small lot size. Maybe just take 0.01 lot, if that's what you can get, because it's quite strong right now. Well, it was very strong last week. Can it continue? Yes, it can. But I don't know if it goes. If this now goes up again, the same way it came down on this candle here, can you sustain 527 pips up, points up? Can you sustain with your account currently 527 points up? Gold is also very expensive. It has one, high spread, two, volatility is great right now. That's two costs that you don't want to trade, and commission is also high. And it moves a lot right now, so you'll be wiped out quite fast, risk. But if you like the pips, if you can sustain it with a big account, good. If not, please find something else to do. Euro USD, for example, has maybe better for you, maybe pound USD, maybe Aussie USD. I have been watching you from Turkey. Well, I think it's Turkey you're saying. Yeah, awesome. I don't have any Turkish friends, but okay, I have Turkish friends. Welcome, welcome. After that, I have now given you the opportunity. I'm pound yen just giving you the exit entry at around 34, 35, 135. And target is 129. 135 to 129, that's 600 pips. Noisy. Yeah. Then I must say to you people, this can open up and just throw all my trade plans off the window, okay? This can gap. In this volatile market, it can gap. I'm just giving you the disclaimer right now. Thanks, mate. So if they say the dollar's gonna crush, meaning all the pairs XXUSD will be going up. If the dollar is going to crush, I don't know what. That could be anything. I don't think that means any direction at all. That means it will trend in whatever direction they have already see coming. But I would say that if dollar is going to crush it, it's strengthening at the moment. So it will continue down. So would it continue down, then Euro USD is going to continue down. Strengthening. And yeah, so Euro USD will then, you say, will be going up more than USD XXX going down? No. If strengthening, crushing dollar right now, the main direction for dollar right now is strengthening. That means Aussie, Euro, Pound, New Zealand, dollar, down. Yeah, okay, bulletin, yeah, you said Aussie yen. Oh, interesting. I would say this one is down. We can all see it's down. Technically, beautifully technically down. We have surpassed the monthly target here. Okay. Then any pullback is to sell it. So if it comes up to 67 or any point before it comes to 68, target is 63. And I would say that, yeah, 480 pips. I would also say that this is likely to continue. If it doesn't matter to me. That's my plan. So my point is not to shift opinions all the time, but it's just continue selling once you have decided to sell. I've sold all the way from January. Did you know that? I sold 1st of January. And I've been selling all the way until now, which is 15th of March. That's 2.5 months. I've just been selling Aussie yen. Okay? And how has that gone, people? That's a sell point. That's a sell point. That's a sell point. And after that, it's just gone sideways down. No, just gone sliding down. Can this make a bigger pullback? Yes, it can, but then that's not up to me. I'm just going to sell it as this trend continues. All right. I thank you guys for joining in. I absolutely love all the activity, all the comments, love from me. Then I will find you in the Discord channel. I will change the description very soon. And yeah, if you're joining before 12 today, which is in 3 hours, is it? 3 hours from now, within 3 hours now, you can be in the possibility of getting 1 hour with me where I go through your trades, your trade plans, and it's worth $300, and I will give away whatever advice you ask me for. And it will be, if you want to know how I trade specifically, what you should look for, how you can set up yourself, how you can make a trade plan, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, fine. If it contains within that 1 hour. Awesome. Yeah, happy trading week, happy peps, and give it a thumbs up. Okay, amazing people. See you soon.